TOP 101, where I explain the 21 Pilots concept in 10 minutes or less. In today's episode, we are talking about no fun intended. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day's going well and hope it continues to go well. Previously on TOP 101, we talked about Regional at Best, the 21 Pilots album that they released, their second album that they had to unrelease when they signed their deal with Fuel by Ramen. They kept the streaming rights to self-titled, but they got rid of Regional at Best. They re-recorded some songs for Vessel, so the general populace don't know about Regional at Best because it's not on a lot of streaming services. It's only on Deezer, and it's available to download on some Google Drives and some sites on the internet. No Fun Intended is even lower under the radar because really it's not a 21 Pilots project. It's a Tyler Joseph solo album that he recorded in his basement his senior year of high school in 2007 and 2008. That was 14 to 15 years ago, which is crazy to me. I believe I was in 5th grade when it was released, and I have some very fond musical memories during that time period, just with some songs that were on the radio. And it was amazing that Tyler was writing this stuff during that time. It's crazy. So, this was never fully released to the general public. Tyler gave this album to friends, he gave it to family, as well as to people during the early 21 Pilot shows, and these albums wouldn't be the full track listing. It was just a couple of songs, but never the full thing. And we're still discovering stuff about it to this day. The last song which made it to surface that we discovered was on July 2nd of 2018, which is the song Going Down. And it's amazing. And as much as we know about it, there's still some stuff that we may not know, and there's also a lot of misinformation that comes with it. So we'll talk about all of it. And I guess we should talk about the track listing of the album. At least the track listing that 21pilots.fandom and some people have figured out that the track listing is, or should be, or they want it to be. I don't know. But anyway, Going Down, you have songs like Blasphemy, Drown, Hole in the Ground, Save, Taken by Sleep, I Want to Know, Just Like Yesterday, Never Change, Prove Me Wrong, Realize That It's Gone, Tonight, Falling 2, Whisper, TB Saga, which is the beloved Taco Bell saga, a song called Chords, Trees, Where Did We Go, Hear Me Now, and then latest one, Going Down. And the fun thing is that some of these songs later got reworked into 21 Pilot songs. For example, the song Blasphemy, it starts off with, I start to part two halves of my heart in the dark and night, don't know where I should go when the tears of fears begin to multiply. It's the end rap to Anathema, which made it to Regional at Best. And you have songs, there's one song in here that uses the second verse to Ode to Sleep. And of course, it later got reworked to Ode to Sleep, which was on Regional Best as well as Vessel. And it's not an uncommon thing for bands to take lyrics of their old songs and transform them into new lyrics. Metallica has done this. They quoted their song Hit the Lights in Damage Inc. And they used the line from Damage Inc. in their song Saint Anger. So it's not that new of a concept, but it's cool to see Tyler Joseph recycle some lines into previous things as well. Now, there's misinformation because a lot of people have cited that the song Goner was on No Fun Intended, and people cite several things. I remember listening to Goner before, the regional, the No Fun Intended version, because I was curious, and it turned out just to be the one that was released on 21 Pilots YouTube channel in 2012 with Tyler playing the accordion outside in the snow. I even saw one where it was just an instrumental version that could really be made by anyone, could have been made by Tyler, but the title was supposedly I'm a Goner and or The One Goner, in which this has been debunked by a lot of people because they found the original versions, again, like the one that's on 21 Pilots YouTube channel in 2012, not something that could have been a 2007, 2008 thing. And there's also a lot of thing with Trees. People really don't know if Trees is meant to be a song on here, because if you listen to it, it sounds a lot like the regional at best trees. You know, the one where it sounds like Tyler's in a microwave and turns into a robot. And then there's even some things with the song, there we go. There are some things with the song chords. People have called it Words before, another title, which then people called it another title for Hear Me Now, and then there's some people say it sounds like the song, the demo, I Need Something, and or the House of Gold, the regional at best era version of it, and yeah, and this was actually available online to download up until 2015. It was available on something called Pure Volume, and which I don't know what it was, but it was available until 2015, which either coincided with Blurryface getting released and or after or before Blurryface got released. And like I said, this was mainly recorded by Tyler alone. However, there was some collaboration with future 21 Pilots bass player Nick Thomas, who of course would later go on to be in the first incarnation of 21 Pilots, who would record bass off self-titled. And that's all we know about the album so far. It's beloved by many people. A lot of people love Drown. A lot of people love Blasphemy. And of course, Taco Bell Saga is just a cult favorite amongst the community for reasons. And I'll be honest, I've never listened to No Fun Intended. I have not made time to listen to any of the songs just because I've been busy doing other things. I suck at making time to listen to new music and or to watch movies. And yes, I'm going to get a lot of anger with that. How have you never listened to Taco Bell Saga or Blasphemy? Mainly Taco Bell Saga. But I'm going to change that because I'm going to announce a new series on the channel to where I'm going to react to No Fun Intended, which is at least going to give us 19 to 18 songs, to which I'm super excited about that because, like I said, a lot of people cite that this is some of the most beautiful things Tyler has ever written. And I'm curious, for someone who was in high school, who was 17 or 18 when he wrote this, I'm very curious and I'm excited. I'm excited to listen to it. And yes, I did say that I listened to the version of Goner and Trees. I mean, I was curious. They're 21 Pilots songs that we know and love today. So of course I'm curious. And the only reason I know about Blasphemy is because I went to the 21pilots.fandom wiki and just read the couple of things on there and saw, oh, this is Anathema. Oh, this is Ode to Sleep. I never really have listened to them. But that is going to change really soon. Anyway guys, I'm ending this and I'm going to go to bed because I have to wake up early to perform some jazz music in the morning. But if there's anything you want to see me cover on TOP 101, let me know down in the comment section below and I'll make sure to add to my list on things to cover on this new series because I like it. Doing it under 10 minutes, it's a challenge. But anyway guys, I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to go to bed. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Goodbye, and good night more importantly. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.